Hi, everyone. I'm Leslyn Keith with Lipedema, Simplifying the Lipedema Project. I'm here with my two colleagues, Catherine Seo and Gail Straker. Hello.
Hi.
I'm so glad to have you both here and also to be here with all of you that are listening to what's new and coming up with Lipedema. Once again, we do try to get together every Friday. It's either one or two or all three of us, hopefully. And this time you have all three of us. I am sitting here in lovely Southern California where it is about, well, it's a little bit chilly at 68 degrees. Don't know what that is in Celsius. And I understand it's a little bit different in Boston, huh, Catherine?
We just had 12 inches of snow, and it's going to go through till sometime tonight. And it's 20 degrees, 21 degrees, but with the wind chill factor, it's 12 degrees.
Which in Celsius, that's something in negative, I'm sure.
Yeah.
It's like -5.
Yeah. So it says that the storm warnings remain in effect until midnight tonight. Heavy snow and some sleet, possibly. Oh my God. What are you going to do? So
Well, what we're going to do is sit inside and be nice and cozy and do a Facebook Live, of course, right?
Of course. What else? With me and Bella. Bella's
That's
now
right.
behind me. She's found a new spot.
Yeah. Very comfortable. How was it in Idaho, Gail?
Well, Idaho, where I'm located in southwestern Idaho, it's high desert pretty much. And so our high today so far has been 19 degrees and feels like 16. But the snow that's on the ground is from January. In the shadows of the trees, there's snow on the ground still. It just has never gotten warm enough. But the sky is blue, but it's colder and snot, and I'm dry. I'm dry. I can't keep moisture in my body because it's so cold and dry.
Yeah.
But by Saturday and Sunday, we're supposed to get up to 37.
Wow.
So I'm excited. So
Quite impressive.
Just above freezing by Saturday and Sunday.
Well, I'm so glad that we're all inside and cozy and warm and very, very comfortable because this is a nice place to be for us three to get together and also to be together with all of you. Please put stuff in the comments for us because we love to hear that you're here. And if you have any questions you'd like to address, want us to speak to, we'd love to hear from you. We have a couple of things that we want to tell you about that's new and coming up with Lipedema, but we also want to respond to anything that you post. So I think the first thing we were going to talk about is that we are wrapping up an incredible month of webinars. There was just about every other day, there was another webinar that was actually also a fundraiser for the Lipedema Project, but it was only $14 to get 14 webinars. And I think you just have a couple left, Gail?
We do. We did one earlier today and one the day before yesterday. I'm like Leslyn said, it's been almost every other day, maybe 2 days in between one or two of them. But yes, we have had 13 of the we've had 12. Thanks, Catherine. Well, wait a minute.
But who's counting?
We're going to, including the one with Matt Carmody on Monday, we ended up with 15 webinars. 14. Listen to her. Watch her. She's keeping me straight. Anyways, so we finished our 12th one today, and we have another one coming up on Sunday.
Wasn't it fabulous? I just have to rave about 80's presentation today.
Right. 80 McKenzie.
She was fabulous. She did it on breathing. And because what moves the lymphatic system is the pulsing of the breath, the diaphragmatic breathing. She showed the diaphragm actually moving and how it moves the lungs and the lymphatics, and the cisterna chyli and how it goes into these two places, and then that goes into the venous system. I just thought she was phenomenal. And then, of course, laughter and singing. Sorry, I am interrupting you, Gail, but I'm just like, she was fabulous.
She was fabulous. And every single one of our webinars was fantastic. I was fortunate enough to be able to participate in all but one of them. And I can tell you that's the one I miss, and that's the one I've got to go back and watch. And the great thing about it is they're all on replays. And even if you haven't signed up for any of our webinars yet, you can still sign up and get all the replays. So for $14, you can get 14 webinars and watch the replays unlimited amount of time until our symposium starts, which is in April 29th. So for $14 donation to the Lipedema project for our research project, you can get 14 webinars, and they were jam-packed full of information and fun, and they were just wonderful to be able to take part in. We have another one coming up on Sunday. It's on meditation with our Zen masters, our Zen instructors, Anjay and Kathy. And then we have one coming up on Monday with our very own Matt Carmody, Dr. Matt Carmody, who is Catherine's absolute very favorite doctor in all the world. Well, one of them. She has a few. And he has come to us several times, and he is just a wealth of knowledge. So that's what's happening with our 14 webinar series. Put a little self-love in your heart. And so if you haven't been able to do that yet, you can still do it and get all the benefits from that. Is there anything else I need to say about it?
Oh, I think that was wonderful, Gail. Catherine, go ahead.
One more thing is we are going to have on March 6th is Worldwide Lymphedema Day. And so many of us, I have lymphedema as well as lipedema, and a lot of us have lymphatic issues. So we support World Lymphedema Day. And so on March 6th, we are going to have a webinar that's going to do two things. One is we're going to show highlights from all of the 14 webinars that we did on self-love and self-care and self-acceptance and all of the different things that we do. There was a number of sessions on keto, from letting go of the mindset of the diet mindset into healthy lifestyle, to food addiction, what it is and how we can deal with it, to skincare. And we talked about 80 and hers today. I mean, anyway, all of them. We're going to just take snippets, the highlights of each webinar on March 6th and show that. And then we're going to talk about our next thing, which is something called the Real You Project. And it takes everything we did in February and it puts it into almost like a workshop format, so that it's a master class, so that what you can do is really own it, really integrate it, and really embrace all of that and live it in your own life, which is what we do in our master classes and in our CSIGs, is really bring it home to you. So we're going to be talking about that because we're going to start that sometime in March. I think March 17th is our first class. So that's coming up. There's nothing you need to do about it today. Come on March 6th. There'll be a announcement going out. In fact, what is this? Yeah, next week is just before March 6th. So yes. we'll put up, you know, like I have the February thing up, we'll put that up so people can register if they haven't already. We've already got a few hundred people registered. So we welcome you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exciting. And one thing that Gail was also talking about is that coming up at the end of April is our the Ketogenic Revolution for Lipedema and Lymphedema virtual symposium. And that's going to be April 29 and 30, followed up by a post-symposium workshop on carnivore. And this is a deeper dive into keto with a carnivore diet. This is an advanced approach for fat and lymphatic disorders. And so we'll have a special post-symposium workshop on that topic. The speakers that we are getting for the symposium and the post-symposium workshop are astounding. Of course, the three of us will be there and speaking, but we also will have Dr. Brett Scher. You might know him from Diet Doctor. We will have Dr. Brian Lenskis, a keto physician. We're going to have the keynote speaker is going to be Dr. Eric Westman, who has done a lot of work with us and has been very supportive of the lymphatic and fat disorder community. We're also going to have Amy Berger, who is a nutritionist and makes keto the easy way. So she's going to be talking. It's an incredible lineup, and we have some lymphatic professionals like Dr. Gabrielle Farber from Germany, who has been helping women with lipedema using what she calls a protein optimized ketogenic diet for over 13 years. And so she has been doing this clinically and has lots of data. And so she'll be speaking for us. We have a wonderful woman who is a nutritionist in Poland. She is taking English lessons just so she can present to us. So, because she has been within her clinic in Poland, she has been working with women with lipedema with a ketogenic or a low carb diet. And so she's going to be talking about her program. It's just going to be fabulous. Well, I have to say too that the person who is helping me put together the program for this symposium is Siobhan Huggins. And I think a lot of you are familiar with her. She's a young woman who is an incredible researcher, does a lot in the low carb and ketogenic field. Recently found out that she herself has lipedema, and oh boy, has she contributed to the body of knowledge about this condition, because she has been doing a lot of her own self-experimentation, her own research and literature. She is going to be presenting some information, but she's the one who's helping us to get this fantastic lineup, because she knows all these people. So Siobhan has been absolutely amazing with helping to put together this symposium and the post-symposium workshop. Yes, Catherine.
And she brought in Amber O'Hearn, who really spearheaded the whole movement around carnivore.
Yes.
And I'm speaking from a voice that's had over 25 years as basically a pescatarian vegetarian. Mm-hmm. And because I needed help so badly and I was so desperate, I listened to some of the stuff about carnivore and tried it. And it's the thing that helped me, that with intermittent fasting and alternate day fasting, to get enough weight off so that I could have a hip replacement, because I had lost most of my mobility. And, I'm happy to say, though I don't have the stamina that I once did, I certainly am walking again. And, it's really remarkable to me. I still, I'm a rebel, especially when it comes to food, and I can't give up my salads. I love them so much, but I really believe carnivore really is, when push comes to shove and you need to make a difference, it works.
Well, and that's the type of thing that some people, it's not a permanent change from their standard ketogenic or low carbohydrate lifestyle. It's a temporary thing to help you kickstart something to make a difference. And then a lot of times you can add some of those plants back in. Gail.
I was going to say, and after Catherine said carnivore and intermittent fasting and alternate day fasting, we have Megan Ramos coming.
Yes. Yes.
And Megan Ramos is the co-founder of the fasting method with Dr. Jason Fung. I am fangirling all over the place to get to be able to work with her, because she has no clue how special she is to me.
Well, just to let you know that Megan Ramos is sharing the stage with our own Gail Straker. So
I can't wait to get on stage with her.
On the virtual stage, yes. Yeah.
One or the other.
We just have so many fabulous speakers coming to this. I'm sorry, I'm not naming everybody, but we just keep on coming with more. The other thing that we're going to be having is we're going to have 2 patient panels, people who actually have a lymphatic or fat disorder and are using either a ketogenic or a largely carnivore lifestyle to help manage their condition. So you're going to hear from people like yourself that have the condition and how, what kind of difference nutrition is making for them. I know I'm leaving some. Oh, well, we're going to have Dr. Paul Mason, who is going to be speaking too. There's just so many people. You have to definitely. We have the information right there for you to check out and get more information and to register. The super early bird is over when, Catherine? How long do people have to get
Friday.
Early bird?
You have next Friday.
Okay.
Because we have the Lymphedema Day on the 6th. So the early bird special is only until March 4th, which is next Friday. So we'll mention it next Friday and we'll say today's your last day.
Yes.
Let me add, because this says April 29th and 30th for the symposium, but don't forget there's going to be a post-symposium workshop. And if you get all 3 days together, it's a really good deal.
Yes.
And,
especially if you get that super early bird price.
Yeah. It's a really good
check
deal.
That out.
Yeah. And I wanted to add one more thing because we're getting great comments. So Tracy and a Facebook user and Kim and Irene and Tamara, Beth and Linda, they all say hi to us.
Yes, wonderful. We're so glad you're here. Thank you. And thank you for posting and letting us know you're here. Many people watch this on the replay, but we do so love having people here with us live and having you be able to put your comments in if there's anything you want us to talk about.
And people from all over the world. Irene's from New Zealand, and we had a woman from Brazil, and from all over the US and Canada. It's really amazing. I just still am in awe. Oh, Sarah. Thank you, Sarah.
Yes, thank you for being here and posting. So is there anything else we need to talk about? I mean, we're coming up to, we usually try to keep these under 20 minutes and we're about 17 and a half minutes right now. So don't forget to register for the February webinar series and get all the recordings if you weren't able to be there for them. And then we'll have more information about the Real You project that is coming up in the middle of March for our masterclass, The Real You. And then, of course, our symposium and post-symposium workshop coming up in April and May 1st. So excited to have you. Yes, Catherine.
We have a couple more ladies who jumped on to say hi. Virginia and Julie are both on with us, not on Facebook, but through YouTube. So thank you for letting us know. Yeah, we're live in a few places, which is great.
Yes.
I love this.
Have you seen my pretty little earrings that I'm wearing?
Oh, yes. We have to show you about another fundraiser we're doing. We have the red lipedema lady. You can see her up in the left-hand corner. That design is made into earrings and also a pendant necklace, both of which our lovely model, Gail Straker, is showing you. And where those are not available yet, Catherine, or where can people find out about those?
We're in the process. So we, Siobhan Huggins, who is just she's such a wonderful contributor. And she found these people that made earrings for her in a chemical model. What was the earring she had made? The ketones.
Oh, that was the structure of cholesterol. That was so cool. Yes.
Yeah. So we went, oh my God, what if they did earrings in the logo? And before we knew it. So anyway, we're in the process of working it all out, and the earrings will be available. I think we're going to have them on Etsy to make it really easy. And then a portion of that, 40% of it, goes directly to the Lipedema Project for the research we're doing. We didn't talk about it very much, but I'm going to just quickly say that we're in the midst of this project we've actually been working on for a year and a half now. It's called Voices of Lipedema, and it's taking the actual videos of classes that we've held where women have shared all different aspects of their stories with lipedema. And we're putting it into something in terms of research that is able to articulate what the experience and narrative of lipedema is. And Leslyn is our director of research. She's been spearheading all of this. And it's very, very exciting.
Yes. And I have to say that in the lymphatic and fat community research, there is a lot coming out specifically. The lipedema research is exploding. Okay. And there's just so much out there. And so it's very, very excited to be part of that. But we think that what we are working on is a vital piece that has not been done yet. And for women to actually share their experience of what it's like living with lipedema and trying to negotiate the healthcare field and to get the help they need and to even know about the help they need. So this, I think, is a very, very much needed aspect of lipedema research that hasn't been done yet.
Leslyn, there was a question from Virginia Lobach. She wants to know if we suggest a specific diet cookbook.
So, we have been working on ours. Gail, do you have any update on, we have a ketogenic cookbook, actually recipes contributed by our community, by our coaches that we're hoping to get out. But in lieu of that, any suggestions on what you would, for someone looking for a keto cookbook?
Okay, so first of all, I think what helps with the ketogenic way of eating is trying to put a meal plan together simply. We do have the Quick Start Keto Meal Planner, 7-day meal planner. It's free. We do promote very simple recipes, very simple ways of preparing our meal, because we want to keep it as low stress and as minimal processed as we can so that our bodies know what to do with the foods. And because of that, in the ketogenic or the Quick Start Keto Meal Planner, we have a few recipes. We also have some links. I mean, you can contact us through, let's see, Virginia, you're on YouTube. You can contact me. You can contact any of us through our website, which is lipedema-simplified.org, or just go Gail, Gail, at lipedema-simplified.org. And I can share recipes with you. But as far as a specific diet cookbook, we do not have one to recommend at this time, but we are working on it. We do have a holiday special occasion cookbook that for special occasion recipes, but that's not a basic everyday keto way of eating. Mostly, I like to call it hunko meat. That's you have your beautiful protein and you add salads or some green veggie with it with beautiful oils. And
no recipe required.
No recipe required. So that's one of the things that we've discovered works best for women with lipedema, because we can really keep all those processed foods out of the way we eat and really focus on eating a simple, gentle keto.
Okay, we're way over, but Irene says,
yes,
you helped me to know what to ask for. Taking a while, but now just starting to line up assistance and help. Thank you. Yes. So much love to Irene and Roger, her husband Roger in New Zealand. We love you.
Thank you.
We're way over.
Yes. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We'll see you next Friday. Bye-bye.
Bye.